What up, YouTube? What up? What is it? All right, shit. What up, YouTube? What up? Oh, shit. What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? This your boy No Filter right here, hitting you guys again with the video stream today. What up, YouTube? There we go. Shit. Fucking block this shit out. All right, let's do this shit. All right, cool. All right. What happened, y'all? What happened, YouTube? What up, YouTube? This your boy No Filter, hitting you guys on the video stream again. Hitting you guys again to hit hitting you guys today with another video stream today. And today's stream is gonna probably one of the most classic, probably one of the more classic no filter rants, even though the fucking avatar is 100% changed, it's still 100% raw. I'm gonna no filter. I don't give a fuck. And today's topic is something that thoroughly pisses me the fuck off, fam. As you know, this topic is going to be related talk about the Warriors thing, and it talks about female athletes and their mothers and how they want to give women credit for every goddamn thing, even though hey, you know these bitches ain't looking the basketball. But today's topic is moms deserve credit, and as I say, put fuck that in the title. Basically, you get the grasp of the topic. And today's topic is something that thoroughly pisses me off in society. I see it in not just society, I not just see it in society. I don't just see it in society, the world, but it's always, women nowadays get on this bullshit of like, oh, being a mom is the hardest job in the world, and this and then this and that. And basically, the reason I want to bring this topic up because I was just got done watching this video on ESPN, and it was like Wanda Durant, whatever, Kevin Durant mom, whatever. And I'm not here to talk shit about his mom, whatever, but she's on, basically I went to this topic, and basically she's on the fucking know what the fuck you call it. Basically she's on this, basically she does this, she does the interview, Stephen A. Smith and that fucking simp Max Keller and Molly Curran, all that crazy bitch, whatever. And she's sitting at an interview, Mama Durant, and okay, you know what, fam? And I want to say this rant, because this rant is really gonna be one of the most classic, popular Dama rants. And I think this gonna be just how I feel across the board. For you mothers out there that's raising your athletes out there, you NFL that's raising the NFL players out there, you got your son in football, you got your basketball, you got your son basketball and football, baseball, whatever the fuck. And it's like, bitch, you didn't dunk the basketball. Bitch, you ain't throwing the baseball, you ain't running that shit. And the reason why I'm really bringing this topic up, because like they basically, if y'all gotta watch the video yourself, I'm probably gonna put a link to it in the fucking description. Thing in one of the grant talking about her to say how her son consults with her about him going to his Kevin Durant making a decision going to Golden State, and she's talking about she done it, we did this and we did that. And I want to say this to all you single moms out there, I want to say this to you bitches out there, to this sit there, you raise your son, he goes to NFL, NBA, MLB, whatever the fuck, rapper, actor, whatever they make it, and be like, oh, we did it, I raised this motherfucker. And basically, I'm bringing this topic up because I was reading the comment, and I guess it was a guy, girl, I don't give a fuck who the fuck fucking was it, and they basically said some dumb shit, and the woman was like, had to be a woman, whatever. She was like, being a mother's the hardest job in the world. You don't understand. Mothers make so many sacrifices. This and that. I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck you bitches, and fuck you who think like that. You know the reason why I'm making this rant too? Because I am so fucking sick and tired of society. You know what? I grew up with both of my parents. My mom is still living. I love my mom. They're very close to my mother. And my mom, she tells me, no filter, you don't have to tell me you love me. I know you love me. But I grew up with two parents. And if y'all don't know about my backstory, I grew up with two parents. My dad died of colon cancer. I'm not gonna say what date the docs myself, but still, I grew up with both parents. And growing up with both parents, I kind of I get both. I get most of my personality from my mother, but I get a lot of my personal life experience and how I look at life from my dad. My dad really had a hard life coming up, so he kind of different, but he still was able to do man shit. And what I hate about society nowadays, and I'm pretty sure this can be one of the most classic viewed rants of all I have done, is that society nowadays, when it comes to women nowadays, all the women want to take credit when the son win a championship, go to NFL, go to the NBA, get drafted #1. These mothers out here talking about, oh, I did it by myself. No, bitch, you didn't do shit. You stood on the sideline, chill on your shit. And this the problem I have with modern day NFL players, and not just the moms themselves, but the athletes too. The problem I have with modern day athletes nowadays is that they so bitchified to the point where it's like they always, oh, first of all, I want to thank my mom, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, yes, she did take care of you, whatever, but still, they get on this whole my mom is this, my mom is that. She sacrificed a lot. First of all, if your mom wasn't a hoe and she picked the right dude in the first fucking place, you won't fucking grow up with a fucking single father, and maybe you won't be so much of a damn bitch, and maybe you know what fucking competition is. You won't try to build a goddamn super team. That's just another rap for another day. Anyway, my point is here is, you know, my problem with this shit, instead of them interviewing Kevin Durant, and you know, who just won the championship for Golden State Warriors, who just won the championship with Golden State Warriors yesterday. I didn't watch the shit because I already knew this shit was gonna happen. And I say fuck the Warriors and fuck you bandwagon fans too, man. You know, I wanted a good finals, but this finals just let me fucking down big, man. Anyway, and my basically saying, you know, my situation is, instead of interviewing Kevin Durant, they interviewing like this bitch saying she's sitting there on a fucking interview, cocky as fuck, saying, I did the shit. We did the shit. Bitch, you weren't nowhere near on the fucking basketball. You was not running no plays. You weren't dunking, laying up. You weren't doing none of that shit. Fuck that shit. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Look, my mom is a phenomenal mother, and I want to go on. Let me just say this. Shout out to the phenomenal moms out there that actually give a fuck about being parents. But the reason I'm bringing this topic up is, like, I talk about this all the time. Society nowadays want to constantly praise women for the dumb shit they do in society. Oh, I raised my son by myself. No, no, no. You forgetting the fact that he had a male coach, whether it was the football coach, whether the basketball coach, whether it's his teammates, whether he had other male figures in life, grandfather, cousins, whatever, who pushed him. Like, there's other people in his life that helped your son succeed in where he needs to go in life. And the problem with this mentality, and I don't keep saying this bullshit, the problem with this mentality, you know, what I'm saying? You know, the problem I have with these motherfucking mothers nowadays is, like, society nowadays is that everything nowadays is fucking always geared towards the mother. They gonna throw the son, oh, the son won the championship. Oh, they won the championship. Bitch, you didn't win shit. You was on the sideline. That's all the fuck you did. Now, unless you go into the fucking practice, whatever, unless you went to the fucking practices and you was actually involved, no, you fucking wouldn't. All you was on the fucking sideline, changes like everybody else is. So fuck you and fuck your credit, fam. Look, I am so literally fucking sick and tired. And basically, I had to stomach this watching that video. Basically, I had to do a video about it because I feel like, fam, pisses me off with society nowadays is that when it comes to women in general, we treat them like the fucking spoiled brats, and I hate to hear this dumb shit. And I hate to break up all the, I love to break up the stories about the women killing the kids and women giving this whole, I'm a mother, I have it hard, this and that. Never mind the stories I've heard of females drowning the kid in the tub, leaving the kid in the oven to burn, leaving the kids to burn in the burning house. I mean, countless stories I done heard of women drowning their kids, doing a lot of foul, fucked up things to the kids, especially to the male sons, all the mental abuse they done to the sons, talking about you ain't shit just like your daddy, even though you was attracted to that ain't shit nigga that you was attracted to, some of the very same nigga you told your son not, when you want your son not to be, but you was attracted to that shit because you was trying to change the nigga and shit. And it's like, you know, I'm so sick and tired of these motherfucking moms nowadays, old and new, fucking single moms out here in society, NFL to the NBA, bigging up these women like, oh, these women made the choice. Like, oh, these women they the fucking champions too. They raised motherfucker, no motherfucker. Look, you know, I got my problems with LeVar Ball. Look, yes, I got my problems with LeVar Ball. But one thing I can fully respect about LeVar Ball, he a motherfucking man. He stands for what he is. And you know what? LeVar Ball kind of remember my dad a little bit. Very cocky, arrogant guy, but he was a very, you know, and people don't get me wrong, being cocky and arrogant, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, like, he's a confident guy. He know what the fuck he wants. He wants the best for his sons. And it's good to see, you know, very rare you get to see this shit a lot of times. It's good to see, you know, it's very good. It's very rare, and it's very good to see a man out there, not a single mom out there, doing what he's supposed to do, take care of his sons, making sure his sons are number one. And that's one thing I can fully respect about LeVar Ball, because I think $500 is because I'm a cheapskate myself. I think $5 is too much for some damn shoes. I think you can do something more important with your money. But who the fuck am I here to judge, you know? And my thing is, I can respect LeVar Ball because he's doing man shit. And I wish a lot more fathers was like LeVar Ball. I wish a lot more fathers was out there taking the credit, just like these women. And the reason why I get so fucking mad, because I grew up with my father. I know what it is to be a man. I have seen my father do man shit. He did man shit. He built things around the house. He worked on things, you know. And I see society nowadays, especially when it comes to these black athletes, they win the championship, they win the World Series, whatever. These moms get on their platform in the NFL, NBA talk about big up to single moms. Oh, shout out to so and so. And you see NFL, NBA players win the MVP awards. My mom, so and so. You got Kevin Durant a couple years ago. His bitch ass was telling me, my mom, she pushed me. You know, she did this to me. I'm like, dude, fam. You took the game. You was shooting them shots, fam. She was on the sideline supporting, cheering you on. And I'm not saying she didn't fucking play a big part of your success, fam. But Lou, you did the hard work. She didn't do shit. And that's the problem I have with modern society nowadays, is that people nowadays want to get these females fucking created like these motherfuckers dunking the basketball. They ain't doing shit. All they did was pop out a bastard child. That a lot of you NBA players are a bastard child that your mom was a hoe at the time, that back in that day, that time period. She couldn't pick the right dude to save her fucking life, and she just lucked up and you just happen to have a basketball skill, or you had managed to have the skill to rap or act or whatever, and you had the fucking skill to fucking make it in whatever genre field you make it. You was blessed with that talent. She wasn't doing that shit, okay? I don't want to hear that shit. Look, and let me tell you something, man. Look, and people don't take this as a fucking fuck you rant to moms out there, because I will give credit to moms out there that actually do mother shit. My mom is quite still the mother to me and my sisters, you know, whatever, and my niece, whatever. My mom is, you know, whatever. I love my mom to death. But like, my problem with society nowadays is that we big up women like they fucking doing all the hard work, when 9 times out of 10, it's these male coaches that pushes these male athletes to reach strides and levels to their parts of their lives. What society nowadays want to do it, Lee. And I'm literally fucking tired, and I'm not gonna fucking rant, scream, whatever, but still, like, I'm literally fucking tired, fam, of this shit, of always everything being about the female. Like, these women fucking, you know, these women are pushing like, no, these women ain't doing shit, fam. They just pop out a bastard kid who happen to have like a fucking skill or talent. And the thing is, these women don't realize, what society don't realize, is the fact that I wish, this is just me talking here, but society would never do it. I wish a lot of athletes would talk more about their father. Like, to me, I don't talk about my mom as much because she's still around, and you know, even if she wasn't still around, I still talk about her. But I talk about my dad a lot on my channel. I'm start talking about my dad a lot on the channel. I'm gonna start opening up about my relationship, my father, the relationship with my father. And I think I want you guys to realize, man, that this reason why I do this channel. I do this channel to recognize that, men, we are great. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this rant is coming about. And I want to say fuck you to the NFL, fuck you to the NBA, and fuck you to these corporations, and fuck you to these, you know, these interviews. It's always giving these mothers credit like these women are the greatest thing in the world. And one thing I hate when I hear moms, anytime a player get drafted to the NBA, NFL, oh, we did it. Oh, it was hard raising him by myself. No, you chose a dumbass dude to have a kid with, and now your son was just gifted enough to fucking be basket. Like, he grew tall enough to play basketball. Like, you know, not every kid you pop out is gonna be the fucking one in the lottery. Some kids gonna be a bastard child. And the problem I have with society nowadays when it comes to praising women is that we praise women as like they're the fucking, like they're God, and then like they birth these kids out. First of all, if you ask a lot of these women out who birth these kids, they didn't want these kids, especially if they had a son. They didn't want a fucking son. They want a fucking daughter. So the harsh reality of it is that, here's the thing: if that son ended up go to jail, whatever, they would have treated him, said he was a piece of shit. They would have blamed it on the father. And this the reason why I'm making this rant too. And I want to say fuck you to single moms too, man. Because the problem I have with this shit is that when not when a nigga goes to jail, when a man goes to jail and be a degenerate fuck up, he goes locked in jail, he commits to a life of crime, he become a lifetime criminal. I don't know how the fuck you can do that shit, but still, lifetime criminal. He break the law, popping out kids and shit. He a loser. He ain't got shit going on for himself. The father was never there. But when the fucking when the asshole, and I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to this stupid ass topic, that, you know, as soon as the motherfucker get drafted to the NBA, oh, I did it by myself. So which one is going to be? You take credit when he win, but you don't take credit when he lose, when he just fuck up. So you mean tell me all the mothers out there that's still raising their sons, and they son fucking chick after chick after chick, and they nigga got what, 8 kids by 7 different women, and your son's a fucking loser paying ridiculous amounts of child support. You don't think it's a general fuck up? this the problem I have with society, man. And you know, the problem I have with this mentality is when it comes to society nowadays, it's like when society nowadays wants to fucking give women all the fucking credit. When in reality, a lot of these guys that have the male coaches pushing them, you know, forcing them to work the, you know, forcing them to work on jump shot, forcing them to come to practice an hour early or 2 hours early before all that to work on their jump shot, or they say for instance they're a bad 3-point shooter and they work on their 3-pointers or layup, football, catching, throwing accuracy, you know what I'm saying, throwing form, accuracy, whatever. I mean, I'm not an athlete, I'm just using it as a prime example that a lot of these guys have male coaches. And I wish society would acknowledge that these guys had men in their lives to show them. Yes, they may not have a father figure, but they had that coach. That coach was that father figure, was to them on the field. And the problem I have with I'm addressing this topic is because I think it's time for men. And you know, I may have problems with LeVar Ball. I respect LeVar Ball for being the man he is, for saying, fuck this shit. I am the fucking maker. I did this for my sons. I'm this and that. And I think that's why when I see LeVar Ball, and that's I can genuinely respect LeVar Ball for what he is, because LeVar Ball is, I mean, people say he's the type of father you don't want to have, but I mean, when you when you want a father that stands on his two and say, you know what, these are my motherfucking sons. I'm proud of them. I'm gonna do this shit, do that. And the problem I have with the society nowadays is when you do this type of shit, you know, you know, the problem I have with society nowadays is that, my thing is, we sit here praise these women as these women are the greatest thing in the world. They ain't made no mistakes. They're angels. And I'm literally fucking sick and tired of hearing this rant. I'm in this rant I'm ranting on now. I ain't going on, but I'm literally making this rant to say fuck you to the single moms out there, and fuck you to the bitches that your son won a championship, bitch. Kevin Durant won a championship, won Durant. You didn't win shit, okay? You was on the sideline. You was on the sideline cheering your son on just like Kevin, Stephen Curry mom, okay? And I'm literally talking, I'm really making this rant for African American moms out there, African black women, like black single moms out there who pop out a bastard child and they just lucked up enough to have their son fucking be talented. Let me continue. Let me continue my rant. Let me continue my rant. Oh, shit. Let me continue my rant. Let me continue my rant. Basically, what I'm saying is this, man. You know, I'm literally getting tired of seeing this shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only MGTOW. I'm not the only guy seeing this shit. Like the son winning the championship and the mother's taking on forefront like she just won a Super Bowl or some shit. Bitch, you didn't win shit, okay? And literally, I'm tired of this shit. And not just even going towards the mom. This going really talks about the White House athletes and shit. You see, who fucking was it? Tom Brady. If y'all know about me, I'm a Patriot fan. Tom Brady's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. He's up there. He's my favorite QB of all time. I'm not just saying, I'm actually a Patriot fan when they lose too. So, whatever. This is my first time ever me talking sports to this channel here, man. I'm a hardcore Patriot fan. Win or lose, I'm a Patriot fan till I die, bro. DIE, love the Patriots, man. And I even noticed this with with the athletes' wives and shit. Like Gisele Bundchen, right? Tom Brady wife and shit. And she bitching about fucking players not catching the balls and shit. Gisele Bundchen, and this goes to all you athletes' wives out there, shut the fuck up, okay? Let your fucking husbands do the fucking talking. Let them do the playing. Let them do the explaining in the press conferences. I don't want to hear you on the sideline. I don't want to hear you. Your opinion don't fucking matter. Bitch, you don't fucking matter. You not running. You ain't doing nothing important. You just on the sideline like the rest of the dumbass fans in these stands and part of these teams. and just are you on the sideline cheering? That's all the fuck you doing. And I noticed this shit when I talk about this. I got the saying to me, and maybe it's a sad. I miss the times where and call me sisters all the fuck you want to, and people don't like this rant. Fuck you, whatever. This is how I feel. This is how fuck I feel. I believe women supposed to be seen and not heard, man. Let me tell you something, man. The only time I want to hear a bitch, calling some shit in the NBA is fucking. The only time I want to see a bitch doing some shit is in a bitch that got there on the spurt in a skirt sideline cheering and shit. Okay, I don't want to hear you bitch breaking down film in the game. I don't want to hear this shit. Okay, and literally I'm getting tired of seeing these athletes' wives, these athletes' mothers, and women on the forefront taking credit for their husband's fucking credit. Oh, we did the shit. You didn't do shit, bitch. You didn't throw the football. You ain't catching. You ain't running. You ain't fucking catching the basketball, dunking it. Like, you ain't doing shit, okay? All you doing is cheering your fucking husband on, or you cheering your son on. That's all the fuck you doing. And this rant, man, this rant is fucking needed, fam, because I don't want to fucking scream because it's like whatever. It's just like I'm getting to that point where it's getting utterly ridiculous with these fucking people. But it's just like watching that interview today, watching that clip of one in the rant talking about my son, we did it. I'm like, bitch, you didn't do shit, okay? You just pop out a bastard child who happened to be 6'11", who's good at basketball. That's all the fuck he is. So you mean tell me if Kevin Durant never met in the basketball, would you be saying we did it? No, the fuck you won't. And basically saying this with this rant, let me just end this rant. Let me just end this on a fucking high note here, fam. Let me just end this on a high fucking note. I want to say this to the single moms out there. I want to say this to the white women white single mothers, black women in general, all single mothers of all races in general, just all races in general. Fuck you in the ass. You don't deserve shit. You ain't doing the hard credit. This your boy No Filter. Peace and one love. Love you guys. Mental guys. I'm out.